Joe Random, struggling of late, but the talented young prospect is set for a breakout performance. His team could certainly use it today. It's the Arkansas Travelers and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. Digging in for the Wind Surge, Joe Random. Not getting the desired results at the plate recently. No hits over the last 5 games.
Clutch up for us.
That one not close. Go ahead, run at first. Nobody out. Here in the back end of the 3rd inning. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn at 2nd and heads for 3rd. Coming to the plate. Runner scores and they take the lead. Big swing of the bat right there to give them the lead. That was clutch. Good job to stay back on that one and not roll over on it. Let it get deep in the zone, then drop the bat head on it and ripped it the other way for a knock. We head back to the top of the order. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Mlb Aa.
Hey, get your pitch. No one better right now.
Breaking ball, and that got the hitter. And now it's runners at 1st and 2nd.
Now batting, the designated hitter,
Kyler
Fedko.
2-2 pitch. Runners on the move. Line drive. That's a base knock. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. Nice compact bat path on that swing and a great rip into center field. Liners like that one are a good way to raise the batting average. With the bases full, they've got a shot at breaking this thing wide open. Aaron Sabato getting ready to hit.
Right here. Here you go now.
The first baseman, number 19, Aaron Sabato.
And he delivers. On the ground, Packard. There's one. He's out. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killing. They may have scored one there, but with the bases loaded and nobody out, that may have cost them a chance at scoring multiple runs in the inning. That double play could be a real blow to their momentum. Two outs,
now
runner on first base. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. If he's gonna try to steal second, I'd expect it early in the count. The deeper into an at-bat you get, the less you want to chance it. Fly ball down the line. On the move, has a play, and he makes the catch. One hit in the inning, a solo home run. We've played 4 full. The Wind Surge lead it 3-0. On to the next inning. Stepping in, the switch hitting shortstop, Leonardo Rivas. Drops one down in front of the plate. And there's one down.
The batter, the second baseman, Nick Dunn.
Runners at 1st and 2nd, and nobody out.
Now batting,
Random,
catcher,
1 for 2.
Random.
This one in the air to right. Makes the catch. Runner tags and will move up to 3rd. That was a really nice over-the-shoulder grab. Flashing some serious defensive ability on that play. And now, Mitch Haniger.
The right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Tying run waits at the plate. Base hit. And here comes the runner. Relay, low home. Not in time. Safe at home. And they cut the lead to 2. Not many hitters can make that kind of contact on balls in that location. High pitch on a 2-strike count, and he did well to put the barrel on it. So up next, Yoiner Fajardo. Pretty far inside and gets out of the way. Spees is just 1 strike away. Pops this up on the infield. Random drifts towards it. And that is the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. So digging in, Nick Dunn. Nobody out and a runner at first. Pitcher will want to keep this on the ground for the double play. There goes the runner, hitting for a strike. Safe, a stolen base. At the plate, Joe Random.
Keep it going, need you right now.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Joe Random.
That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Left field. Pretty deep. Takes it in for the out. Just a shade too early with the swing, and the mechanics might have broken down a bit. He needs to try to put that up the middle instead of yanking it to the pull side. Out to center. Serta settles underneath it. Got it. Runner tagging, heading for home. He's in to score on the sac fly, and it's a 1-run game. Some team first hitting for him there with the bases loaded. I'm sure he would have rather knocked an extra base hit or even a grand slam, but he didn't try to do too much. Would have been nice if the other runners could have moved up, but they'll take the run on the sac fly. Swing and a foul straight back. Random measures 6'2", 210 pounds, and he was a 6th-round draft pick in 2024. Comes up empty, strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. Just missing there. What a take with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss. 1 gone leading off the 4th.
Now batting.
Top of the 6th inning, and now Spencer Packard.
The first baseman, Spencer Packard.
Here's a pop-up. Random under it. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jared Sundstrom.
Next up for the win surge, Joe Random. One on
now
with nobody out. A double play would certainly change the inning's momentum. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-1.
0-1. Ball 1.
I was certain that was a strike. Not my call, though.
Ball.
Good job to let the low one go there. Ground ball to the right side. Oh, great stop. The flip a second. That is a terrific double play.
Now batting, third baseman.
That's what you love to see from a reliever out of the pen. A double play on the first batter faced. The manager probably feels pretty good about that decision right now. So 2 down.
Now
here's
batting,
the third baseman, Yoiner Fajardo.
Yoiner Fajardo.
Kicks and delivers. Bunting for a hit, but pops it up. There with plenty of time, inning over. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left on base. Time to stretch. We're tied in this one 2-2. One away, and
Now
the bases
batting,
are loaded
catcher,
here. Stepping in, Joe Random. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout.
Bunch up, drive me in for it.
Late with a swing, strike one. Challenge fastball to start the AB, and the batter clearly not ready for it. The pitcher shouldn't give him anything off speed in this spot. Drops it down the third baseline, and that's a foul ball. The wind surge with the go-ahead run at third. In the dirt. Wow, that is a great job behind the dish there. Here comes the 1-2 pitch. Got the swinging strikeout. Huge K there. Had to get the strikeout with the infielders playing back. That sets up a pretty big 2-out
Now
at bat.
batting, number
Winning
10.
run in scoring position with 2 away. That's towards center. The center fielder under it. That ends the inning. 1 left on base. Score stays dead. So up next,
Now batting,
Joiner Fajardo.
third baseman, Joiner Fajardo.
One.
Up the middle. Handles the chance. Throw out at first. And that ends the inning. No runs on no hits, no errors, and a runner left. Midway here in the 10th. We're tied in this one 2-2. 1 out, and the
Now
potential
batting,
go-ahead
the
run is
baseman,
at second.
Nick Dunn.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And it's a pop-up. 2 away.
The batter, the right fielder, Mitch Haniger.
Next up for the Travs, Mitch Haniger. 0 for 3, 2 strikeouts and a flyout. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. Safe at third. Moves up on the pass ball. That one misses. Now 2-0. Fouled off. He was late. The Travelers with the go-ahead run at third. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Runner stays put at third base. Fouls it off, and now 3-2. Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. And that ends the inning. Bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Joe Random.
The catcher.
A chance right here to erase a frustrating game with a walk-off knock.
Your turn, drive him in right now.
Ball one. Ball one, no strikes.
And it drops in. Headed for the plate. Throw is offline, and this ball game is over. A thrilling finish in the 11th inning. A 3-2 final score in this one. A 1-run. Joe Random delivered some walk-off magic last game, providing the clutch hit for his team. All eyes on the promising prospect again today. It's the Arkansas Travelers and the Wichita Wind Surge. First pitch coming your way next. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Joe Random. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run.
Let's go, kid.
Foul ball there. The next offering misses, and that's ball one. Serta at second with nobody out. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. There's one down. Nice high fastball to get the pop out. Hitter looked like he was right on it, but that late velocity and hop got him swinging underneath it. Easy out for this defense. Now at the plate, the left fielder, number 29. Swinging a drive deep left field, pretty far back there.
Relay.
To the warning track, makes the catch. Tags up from second, heads to third. Nobody out and a runner at first. Random.
Now
0 for
batting
1 so
the
far.
catcher, Joe Random.
Pitch misses.
That's
Ball
inside.
one. Nice job to lay off the fastball inside. He made the right call. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
1-1.
Late with the swing there. Wouldn't be surprised to see the runner break from
One
first,
ball,
trying to stay
2
out of the
strikes.
double play. Got it.
3.
One gone, bottom of the third inning.
Now batting.
Stepping to the plate for Arkansas,
Now batting
number 29.
Number 29.
And the 2-1 pitch. Line drive, and it's caught. And that ends the inning. One runner left aboard, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Two outs and runners
Now
at first
batting,
and second.
catcher,
Joe Random will hit next.
Random.
Hey, your turn. Drive man, huh? Find a barrel.
Pop up, foul on the right side. Ramirez, drop step, heads back on it, pulls it down. That ends the inning and limits the damage. But 2 runs. Digging in for the Travelers,
batting,
Johnny
the center
Farmello.
fielder,
We're in the
Johnny
top of the 5th inning.
Farmello.
Tying run is at first. Runner on the go.
0-2 is the count.
Throw there, safe. And now another base hit could even this one up. Bases loaded, 2 outs. Digging in for the wind
Now
surge,
batting,
Joe
the
Random.
catcher, Joe Random.
This one lifted to center field. The center fielder gets there under it as they escape the bases-loaded jam. One down. And now
batting,
it's going to be
second
Brock
baseman,
Rodden.
Brock Rodden.
Now a pop-up on the infield. And there are 2 outs. Those high fastballs in the zone look so tempting, but it's hard for hitters to get on plane with them.
Fajardo.
And here's the
Now
catcher,
batting,
Joe
the
Random.
catcher, Joe Random.
Hey, I need you right here. Come on, kid. Let's go.
Bouncing ball here, rolls foul. This one's in the dirt.
0-2.
Not in time. He's safe. That's a wild pitch, and it allows the tying run to move into scoring position. Closers are brought into the game to settle things down and secure the victory. Throwing wild pitches does not serve those purposes at all. Got to tighten things up out there. And a swing and a miss. Only one out remaining. Huge spot here. Bottom of the ninth, down to their last out. Wide to center, and that ought to do it. Ball game. Between the team's loss and his own performance, definitely a... One down. Here's the catcher, Joe Random. Definitely scuffling at the dish lately. Only 2 hits over the last 5 games. And takes low for ball 1. Morales, 6'2" righty, 205 pounds. And he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2021.
That's out.
Morales, at times, has struggled with command. And now 2-1. That's some great arm action from him to sell the changeup. Strike 2. Obvious that he was swinging for the fences. Tough to do it on a pitch in that location. This one scorched to center but caught on a line. He may be feeling down as he heads back to the dugout, but that's a swing to be proud of. That ball was torched, even if he has nothing to show for it. More swings like that, and he'll be on track for a promotion. Bunting for a hit. And that's an out. Good idea by the hitter right there. He saw where the infielders were playing him, and he dropped a bunt trying to sneak on base. But he didn't locate it well, and they still got the out. 2 outs and a runner at first. Next up for the wind surge, Joe Random.
Nope.
Here's the 1-0 offering.
Hey.
Swing and a liner into right field. And that ends the inning. 1 hit, 1 left. Man at first with 1 gone. Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, Ben Ramirez. Runner on the move. Pitches in for a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Whoa, safe. Joe Random digs in now.
The catcher, Joe Random.
Hey, drive him in. No one better here.
Skies it out towards left center. That's back. Makes the play. They limit the damage here. Nobody out. First and second here. Next up for the Travs, Leonardo Rivas. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And a base hit right there. Runner around third. Runner scores. Catcher can't hang on. And they're up by 4. Nice job to drive in the run. Great rip on that one to the pole side. Didn't get too far ahead of it. Just kept a nice bat path through it for a line drive base knock into the outfield. We head to the bottom of the ninth. And here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
He got that one.
Runner aboard on the leadoff single. Nice job to knock that one
Now
back
batting,
up the
the
middle for a
second
base
baseman,
hit. That's
Ray.
exactly the kind of approach you love to see at this level. So digging in, Rain Doncone.
Runner.
There goes the runner. Grounder to third. Ramirez. One away.
Now batting, the right fielder, Jefferson. Morales.
Coming up to the dish for Wichita, number 80. Runner at second here and one away.
Runner.
And now the runner breaks for third. In the air to left. It falls in. Now a long throw home. It's offline and the run scores. It's 7-2. So 2 on and
Third
2 out.
baseman,
Now
number
the
3,
third baseman, Ryan
Ryan.
Acuna.
Acuna.
1-2 now. Swing and a drive, deep left field,
get up.
pretty far
Get
back
up,
there. Out of here. Flexes the power with that swing. A 3-run home run. And they're chipping away. It's 7-5. That swing is one he's been hunting for a while now. What a load off his back to hit that first homer of the year. Some hitters are just so good at covering the outer half of the plate. He did very well to extend his arms and use a whole lot of torque to pull that one up and over the wall for the homer. 2 outs in the bottom of the ninth, and it's a 2-run game.
Alex Cerda.
And now it's even up. And now the center fielder, Alex Cerda.
Alex Cerda.
The wind surge down to their last strike.
Nice.
Base hit, center field. And that is going to bring the tying run to the plate. He really showed some great fight right there. They were down to their last strike, and he still came through with a hit to keep them alive. Patrick Winkle now at the plate.
No one better. Clutch up right now.
We're in the bottom of the ninth inning. 4 runs already this inning. He swings and drives this one to deep left. It's back there. And you can forget it. A 2-run blast. And we are tied. He delivered for his team in a big spot right there. Very clutch at bat. He threw a sinker down and out of the zone, but it got hit out anyway. What a swing he put on that ball. Some shades of Roberto Clemente on that homer. We're in extras here. Stepping to the plate for Arkansas, Jared Sundstrom.
Jared Sundstrom.
And that one gets by the catcher. So a wild pitch lets the runner move up. So difficult for runners at second to read a ball that gets away from the catcher. It can be hard to gauge how much room you have to work with there. The runner made a good... This one popped up. Doncone. One up, one down. Go-ahead run on base. Here's the catcher, Nick Raposo. And that one fouled off. The 0-1. Fouled back our way, and that's out of play. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. Rode a second, not in time. He's there easily. The Travelers with the go-ahead run at third. Lined, and that's a base knock. One run comes in. The second run scores, and it's a 2-run lead in extra innings. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Hey, drive him in. He's right here.
Hit in the air, right field, Haniger. And there's one down. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now, 2 down and a runner at second base. The right fielder getting ready to hit.
Here we go. Clutch up for us here.
It falls in. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, comes in to score. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Little flare behind second base, and that's where hitters will just start saying prayers to whatever deity they can think of to let that ball get down. And that time it did, so props to Nyarlathotep, Hotep, I guess? Tying run at first, potential winning
22.
run at the plate.
Come on, big dog, we need you.
Got the hitter looking for the strikeout. And that's the ball game. The Travelers slug their way to a win. 2 on and 2 out, scoreless ball game here. And the next batter, Joe Random. And you'd have to think that a breakthrough might be coming here. I know that's a strike, but you can let that one go early in the count. Hard to make good contact there. In the air, right field. Grabs it on the run. An inning in the books tonight, and we're scoreless here on the show. We move on to the third inning. Digging in for the Travelers, Yoiner Fajardo.
Fajardo.
Here's a bunt back at the pitcher. That was some smooth bunting ability he showed there. Perfect bat angle to put the ball down in a great spot and easily into first on the bunt single.
Looking good, no one better, come on.
On the ground to the left, down the line, and it's foul. Here's the 0-1 pitch. To short, could be 2. Quickly to second for 1. They get 2. That play looks smooth and simple, but it's anything but. Credit to them for an outstanding double play. So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Random.
Fly ball out to right. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And that's the end of the inning. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. On to the top of the 5th. Wichita ahead in this game, 4-1. Man on at first. The catcher will hit next. Leadoff batter gets on, and they need to try to build on that. Get on base, score some runs, claw your way back. This pitch popped up. And there's one away. Stepping to the plate next for Wichita, Joe Random. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a groundout.
Ball.
One-0 pitch. Popped up. Ramirez. And the inning is over. So it's no runs. Runner at first.
Now batting,
Spencer
the first
Packard,
baseman,
the next to hit.
Spencer Packard.
And it's straight to the backstop. He's into second easily on a wild pitch, and so much for the chance at a double play. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Popped up, Holland. One away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. And the runner stays put. There's a strike. One pitch fouled away. The Travelers with the go-ahead run at third. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Sitting down looking for the backwards K. Nice job controlling the damage out there. But they played 3 to even it up. We head to the bottom of the 8th, and we are tied at 4. Two down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position.
Nice.
Slice down the right side. Bounces away, can't hang on. The runner moves up to third, and that'll probably be ruled a pass ball. Now here's the 0-2. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Runner stays put at third base. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. Runner holds. The count moves to 2-2. Thomas at third, 2 away. High fly ball towards left center. Settles under it and makes the catch. And that'll do it. That's a true competitor out there on the mound as we see the emotion there. Great job to get out of the jam. And here's the catcher, Joe Random.
Joe Random.
Swings through that one, 0-1 now.
0-1's the count.
And that one is in for a strike. This has been a solid outing for him, and a lot of that is because he keeps pounding the zone like he did with that low fastball. One down, base is empty here in the 9th. Fly ball left field. Brings it in for the out.
Now batting.
And now the right fielder, Johnny Farmello. A chance to do some more damage here after driving in a pair the last time up. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. Safe at third. Moves up on the pass ball. All square at 4. Fouled off left side. And the 1-1. Some trouble with this one behind the plate.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the runner will hold. After 2 straight off-speed pitches, he needs to run a 2-strike fastball up above the zone. Try to get a chase. Line to left. And that's the third out. 1 runner left on base. Still all square at 4 apiece. Two down and
Now
the potential
the
go-ahead
designated
run
hitter,
in scoring position.
Sunstruck.
Fly ball to right. And that retires the side. 1 runner left stranded. Score stays tied at 4. One away and
Now
a potential
batting,
winning
catcher,
run at second.
Joe Random.
Here's a pop-up. And a couple of quick outs.
Now batting.
1 out and the potential
Now
go-ahead
batting,
run is
the
at
left
second.
fielder, Ryland Thomas.
Lifted in the air, right field. That's pretty deep.
Yeah, here we go.
Makes the grab. Tags up from second, heads to third. The way he's swinging the bat in this one, that pitcher is lucky he didn't send that one to the next county. That was a hanger for sure. 2 down and the potential go-ahead run in scoring position. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. But the runner holds. That's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. And he can't hang on to it behind the plate. Runner stays put at third base. One pitch now. Some trouble with this one behind the plate. And the runner stays put. The Travelers with the go-ahead run at third. This one kicks away a little. He can't hang on. Runner doesn't move up. 3 balls and a strike. The right-handed reliever. That one finds the zone, and the count is full.
3-2.
In the air to the right. Persano on the way in.
I got it.
There to make the catch. 1 left on base. This one's all tied up at 4. Bottom of the inning,
Leading
digging
off
in for the
for
wind surge, Will Hall.
The shortstop, Will Holland.
That's a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody out. And they play it safe, holding him at third. Here in extras, every
Now
out
batting,
is, of
the
course,
second
so
baseman,
critical,
Ray.
but so is every single
Young
run.
Pro.
So I wonder if this is a decision they'll come to regret.
Hey, wait a minute.
Base hit, that'll do it. And the wind surge walk it off. They win it in 12. Your final score in this game. Joe Random with a remarkable season so far, leading his team in RBIs. Can he deliver at the plate again today? It's the Arkansas Travelers and the Wichita Wind Surge. We'll be back to get this one started after this. Bottom half of the second. Here's the catcher, Joe Random.
The catcher, Joe Random.
Pitch misses there. And that's ball one. Liner into center. And there's one down.
Batting sixth, the third baseman, Jefferson.
Coming up to the dish for Arkansas, number 27.
Arkansas,
and he's got really good wheels. One of those skills you really can't teach. Here's a pop-up. Random under it. And a quick out, number one.
Batting it, the catcher, Nick Raposo.
Two away here, nobody on. Coming up to the dish for Wichita, Joe Random. Foul ball there. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Two down and nobody aboard. Swings through it. Not a great swing. He was early and off balance. The pitcher might subtract a little more and see if he chases something bad. Got the batter swinging. Nice job out there as he gets him 1, 2, 3. So no runs on no hits, no errors, and nobody left aboard. Moving on to the fifth. No score. Runner at second, one away. Next up for the Travs, Brock Rodden. Here's a fly to left. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. And two away now. Came away empty from an AB where he had a chance to do damage. Tough break. Next up for the Wind Surge, Joe Random.
Now batting,
so
catcher,
clutch, arguably the team's MVP this year. Skies this one, deep left center field. It's on its way and gone. A 3-run home run. And now they're out front. It's 3-0. Blasted out of the park for the lead, and I am certain the dugout is fired up right now. Left a low 90s fastball in a hittable location. Full marks to the hitter. He recognized the pitch early and belted it out. One away and a runner at first. Here's the third baseman, Yoiner Fajardo. The left-handed batter waits, and it gets away from the catcher. And now a man in scoring position. There's someone who's second-guessing their decision right now. Brings in an arm from the bullpen and almost immediately rewarded with a wild pitch. Popped up. Valladares under it. And now two away. And here's the catcher, Joe Random. He's already homered in this ballgame. Check swing. Did the bat break the plane? Yes, it's a strike.
0-1.
Two outs, bases empty. This one is labeled. And that one hops the wall. Around first, hustling for two. To second, and he gets
Easy.
back. And he's got a multi-hit game now, which has to feel especially good after his recent lack of results. Right off the bat, you know he was thinking extra bases. Great, loud contact to the pull side, right into the gap. That comes from an on-time swing with the barrel taking a good path to the baseball. So up next,
Now
Jefferson
batting, the
Valladares.
third baseman, Jefferson.
Runner at second,
Valladares.
2 down. Swing and a high fly to left. Makes the grab. 1 runner left aboard. Stepping to the plate
Now
for
batting,
Arkansas,
second
Brock
baseman,
Rodden.
Brock Rodden.
1-1-1.
Up the middle. And a base hit right there. Coming around third. Comes across to score.
He's safe.
To second, but way too late. Safe there. Well, that's a big swing of the bat, driving in the run
Now
with
batting,
the 2-bagger.
shortstop,
Once you get the
Leo
ball by the pitcher, there's
Rivas.
a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice jump. A swing. This one is hammered. It's got a chance to get out of here.
Heads up.
Ball game. Every time up, he was a threat, and that's a big piece of why they got the win.